I would love to just talk a little bit about this because I have not done acupuncture in like 4 or 5 months now. We just have not been able to afford it. As you know, when you're chronically sick and the amount of financial resources it takes, and then with the state of affairs and then not being able to like work a normal full-time kind of job most of the time, it just is not something. You get where I'm going. But I will say I am going back to acupuncture tomorrow. We scrounged so I could get back to see her. When I do the SAAT acupuncture, I feel worse. I feel worse for 2 to 3 weeks. But then when I remove the needles and I stay on top of the diet she has me on, I'm really listening to what my body responds to with foods and products. I started having minor improvements. I've been kind of like this, not so much with foods. I have more than 2 safe foods, but I am very reactive to like environmental things and especially medications. I haven't been posting much on TikTok because I had an adverse medication reaction, and I've been just like really sick for like 1 to 2 months due to stress, due to just reactions. It's just been like a really tough time. I personally believe in the acupuncture. At least my acupuncturist I trust. I have been to naturopathic doctors. I have been to every specialist for Lyme disease, for mastocytosis. I have been to every doctor. I have 10,000 plus pages of medical records and nothing ever helped me, and I'm allergic to like every medication. So acupuncture was kind of like my last resort, or not last resort, but like the last thing I could even try. And in that time, I lost 16 pounds, and I have such bad chronic inflammation. I had gained like 60 pounds in a year, even though I barely eat anything. All of my stomach issues stopped. That's a big one. I had chronic stomach issues every single day, and they completely stopped. Like, my digestive system was completely normalized within 3 months. You have to remember, like, I think what's so hard is with any chronic illness, it's like you wish you could just take a pill and like feel better or normal or have some improvement, and it just doesn't work that way. Our bodies and immune systems are in such a fight or flight response that any treatment option that will work for our body just takes so much time and consistency. Like, all the parameters have to be right, and life never makes it where all the parameters are right, and that's very frustrating. I was actually also, after the 3 treatments, I couldn't do pork products, but then I could eat bacon, some pork products. I still cannot do any beef or beef byproducts because I have alpha-gal. I also have chronic Lyme infection. I always test positive for Lyme disease, which also complicates my case with foods and stuff. So I cannot, in the past few months, my diet has not been great due to stress, and I had something with like gelatin in it, and I wasn't okay. So slowly, your acupuncturist is supposed to have you on supplements, or there's like hormone sprays. But the hormone sprays have alcohol, and I'm highly allergic to alcohol now. So I don't think anybody should touch alcohol. It's just poison to begin with, but especially MCAS patients, that's a big no-no. But I think once you get some of this inflammation down, and once you are on these supplements that are helping your body become stronger, they're like little pellets. I don't know if your acupuncturist put you on them, but I was able to tolerate a few more foods than I was before after just 3 or 4 months, which is huge, right? But now, because for 4 months I haven't been able to keep up with it, and we'd committed to me going 1 solid year and not stopping. But unfortunately, due to life circumstances, we had to. In the 4 or 5 months since acupuncture and not sticking to like everything I'm supposed to be eating, life stress, I took like 20 steps backwards, I feel like. Like, it feels like I've just been in a 2-month flare, and I've been so depressed. Because I used to have a kind of okay day once a week, or 1 morning a week, maybe 2 mornings a week, and then I do some content, which I enjoy or whatever, and I just haven't had that. There's been like no break from the flare for like months, and this hasn't happened to me in a long time. So I'm wondering if maybe you give it a shot for a few, I can't tell you what will work for your body and what won't work for your body. You know, maybe acupuncture isn't right for you. Maybe there's a different treatment option, whether it's antihistamine treatment, a mast cell stabilizer treatment that may work better for you, because like I'm like allergic to every medication I try. Like I just get like seizure, like it's so scary. That's why I'm really trying to stick with the acupuncture route. MCAS is just such a hard disease, you know, and successful treatments with antihistamines, etc., should be helping you be able to, you know, start incorporating more foods. But I think what happens is sometimes for some of us with any form of mastocytosis is like our immune systems are so wonky and in such extraordinarily like high overdrive. It's like it just reacts to everything. And it's like, how do you calm that down, right? And I don't know the answer to that question. And 10 years of researching all this, a whole life living with a form of mastocytosis, I don't have an answer. But I think it's a combination of things that cause it, whether it's extreme trauma, extreme life stress, chronic Lyme infections. A lot of people are living in black mold and don't get enough like fresh air, like not all the pollution is very important. At least for me, it's super important. I live in the country with some of the best air quality there is, and I still have 3 air purifiers in my house. Well, because I have dogs too, and I'm always keeping things clean. I'm always like very cognizant of all of that. It's like a full-time job trying to just manage this and keep symptoms down, right? The only advice I have would be to maybe give it a shot for a longer period of time. I always feel worse right after. It's like I flare up almost worse for a few days, and then for a couple weeks I don't feel okay. 3rd week it kind of eases. 4th week I feel kind of okay, and I have like an okay day, and it feels like, wow. So there's something happening there. This is just for me and my body. It may not be for you and your body. That's what makes this so tricky to give advice. But since I am restarting acupuncture tomorrow, and so many people seem to have so many questions about it, I'd like to keep documenting my journey on it. I will keep talking about it and bringing awareness to it of what it's doing for me. But at least to let you know, I had, in just, like I said, just like 3 to 4 months, you know, very strict diet. I mean, it was kind of restrictive, but everything that my body was good with, all my stomach issues went away. It was amazing. I mean, that's something, you know, when you have 100 different symptoms, one thing eliminated is like, wow, you know. So, but you know, that's how it is for us living with this. But I really am wishing you the best. I think I sent you a follow. I'm so sorry that that's what you're dealing with. I couldn't imagine with the diet being that difficult. That is just brutal. So I'm just sending healing vibes your way, and let me know if you try the acupuncture further and give it a longer shot, a longer period of time. And just keep researching and advocating for yourself, because if that's not a route for you, or that works for you, or it does make things worse, there's another route out there. There's something out there that is going to work for us, where we just have to keep pushing, keep spreading awareness, and it's going to happen.